Alrighty, everybody. Hello, welcome, and ahoy! It is time for our weekly Mario Kart Monday stream where I play a bunch of Mario Kart Online with all of you, followed by some Sonic Racing Crossworlds a little bit later. Apologies for the delayed start. Our oven stopped working. So we had to figure out a last-minute dinner plan, and by last minute, I mean we were still cooking something for dinner, like 10 minutes into stream supposed to start, because we made a whole thing, put it in the oven at like 6:30, and when we went to properly go check on it at like 7:30, it's like, oh, at some point the oven just decided to turn itself off and didn't turn on again. So we're getting that checked out tomorrow, but I delayed the stream then to figure out what was going on with dinner, but also have time to eat some dinner. Yeah, that is a lot of wasted food because it was a whole meatloaf, so that's kind of frustrating, but yeah, that has to be gotten rid of now. It's alright though. Regardless, ahoy, we're doing alright. Thank y'all for bearing with me with the sudden delay of the stream, so I had time to finish making and then eating dinner. We're 22 minutes away from the weekly Mario Kart World music update. Should be some good things tonight. How's everyone doing? Marco asking, have I played Star Fox yet? No. My husband started it yesterday. My husband started playing it yesterday, so I was watching a little bit of that. That's about it. I do see I have channel point redeems for Pro Racer Baby Peach and the Cute Scoot to start with, so I will do that in a moment. My headset just beeped at me that the battery is dying, so give me a moment to replace the headset battery while I keep reading through and catching up. Hope everyone's doing well, though. I did post on my socials and YouTube channel earlier today that this will be the only stream this week. I have friends and family staying over starting tomorrow for like a week, so the rest of this week's streams won't be happening, just this one. Next week's streams should be on. However, instead of Mario Kart Monday next Monday, I'm in a Mario Party Madness with Clark and the others happening Monday, so I'll be doing that instead, so you'll have to tune into On Others instead of me streaming that. And then beyond that, the Tuesday and Wednesday stream for next week should continue as normal, and yeah, onwards and onwards. If you want to see the rest, you can take a look at that. Big Bean Supreme, your boyfriend's mom made meatloaf with scallop, potatoes, and fried squash. Oh, that sounds delicious, actually. You're now a Sonic Crossworlds player? Hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, Everton, welcome. Those 30 minutes let you also eat your dinner, so totally consider you. Yeah, no, a bunch of people were posting a chat that they were using time for dinner, too, so it worked out. Yesterday was your birthday? Happy belated birthday, Koopa Dude. Alright. Let's get this show on the road, since we're already a bit late to start here. First off, the redeem was for Pro Racer Baby Peach, which is this one, and the Cute Scoot. So I'll be starting with these. Alright. Happy anniversary that I... Thank you! Yes! Percy and I celebrated our anniversary on Friday, and then kind of a little bit here and there throughout the weekend. It was quite nice. Obviously, as always, if you guys want to join in, room ID's at the bottom. I'm gonna get these races started, but you guys are always welcome to hop in, even if you're not here from the very beginning. Even though we started late, we are going to be doing our usual 16 races, so get the show on the road. What was the dinner that my oven refused to cook? We made a meatloaf. Or we tried making a meatloaf and that didn't work. Weeks ago was the anniversary of this game. Well, yes, the anniversary of this game was on the anniversary of this game was on June 5th. I'm not talking about the anniversary of this game. Persian and I celebrated our wedding anniversary on Friday. Not anniversary of this game. Alright. As for the Mario Kart World music update for tonight, we'll definitely get to see what it is. Why are we on the screen for so long? That was weird. That felt much longer than usual. I see Tony Means Anthony says connections being dumb again. Hopefully it didn't just disconnect others. No, we seem good. Okay. Last week was a bunch of N64 stuff. So we had Mario Kart 64 and Yoshi's Story and Mario 64. And I kind of wonder if we're going to see more things like that. More groupings. So I wouldn't be surprised if tonight we saw like... No, come on, I got back up! Lakitu! Lakitu, come on! You were real quick on the trigger finger there, buddy. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw GBA tonight. So we get Mario Kart Super Circuit and any other tracks from the GBA era grouped together. I don't know if there's that many now that I say that, but GameCube also could happen. Basically, I think they'll group games together by consoles or era again. Or, we might see some more SNES. We get, like, Super Mario World and some others. I don't know. We'll see. No, that's tragic. Oh my gosh. This is not going well for me. Oh, I managed to get one, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those got way too close, but you know what? I will happily take second after all that. Oh my gosh, okay. That was crazy, actually. Oscar says, last week during the Nintendo shareholder meeting, one shareholder asked Nintendo President Furukawa about the possibility of bringing DS and 3DS games to Switch Online in the future. Yeah, I heard about that, and what they basically said is... stay tuned and who knows, like the usual kind of corporate speech, right? That's kind of like, we're not going to reveal anything at this time, but we're not going to outright tell you no. So, not too surprising. All Retro Gaming got Mario Kart at the end. No, those shells. Yeah, that was a very close ending. I was scared. Do you love the groupings to do with the update? Yeah, I do like the grouping that they do for the Mario Kart World soundtrack drops. The fact that it's not just one. So I am very curious to see what it'll be this next time. Alright. The route down to Whistle Stop Summit. We see them going out of order. Unless we see GBA, then they're going to go in order. I mean, I don't know, because the very first one... I don't think they're going in order. Because it launched with SNES on there, or rather, more specifically with Super Mario Kart on there. And then the very first weekly update after that was Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. So, I don't think they're necessarily going in order. But, also, yeah, because, then in order we had, Super Mario Brothers 1 through 3. But then, last week was N64 era. They skipped SNES. So we did not get, Super Mario World tracks yet, or free roam tracks yet. So we could see those this week. And anything else from SNES era. Yoshi's Island, maybe, paired with it. When was the last time we got an NES game on NSO? I don't recall the exact NSO schedule, unfortunately. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't tell you. I do see a different question. I'll get to it shortly. I didn't have that twice. Oh god. Oh, I didn't grab that. I did not time that right. That's awkward. I'd rather try to be safe with an item. I will take a first place. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Lucas says, if I'm right about there not being many GBA era songs in this game, is it possible they group GameCube and GBA songs together? Maybe. Dylan Manning says, hoping we get DS and Wii NSO in the next few years. Maybe eventually, yeah. Crossover Jimmy says, do you think we'll get Super Mario Sunshine in July and Pokemon Coliseum in August? Or do you think we'll get a surprise GameCube game before then, like how we got Wario World? Crossover Dreamer, they have not been sticking to a monthly schedule for GameCube games. The last GameCube game we got was Pokemon XD Gala Darkness in March. I would love to sit here and tell you, yes, I want to tell you, yes, they'll do Sunshine in July and Pokemon Coliseum in August, but, like, I could see them drop Sunshine before September and Pokemon Coliseum before November. Maybe one other GameCube game in there, and then that's it for the year? I don't know. There's a lot of chat messages. I'm not able to get through all of them right now. This should also be my last race as Baby Peach. Actually, I think technically the last one was, but that's fine. So I'll be swapping after this race. Alright. No! MJ with the shells. These extra rocky wrenches. No! Yeah, no, I don't. It's kind of how I expected that to go. Oh god. No! At least I got something that time. No! Alright, got a double. Oh. Well, those went away very, very quickly. No, I literally had a shell out. Oh my god. Oh god. That was incredibly messy at the end. But I will take 5th. Alright, let me see chat. They stopped doing it monthly years ago. Yeah. For a discussion of a second screen attachment for the Switch too. Maybe that's what we get DS games. Yeah, maybe. Mario Kart DS to come with new Super Mario Brothers games. Yeah, yep. Does Nintendo not care about their legacy content or their retro emulators? It's not that they don't care. The sporadic updates is really a way so that they can kind of bring its relevancy back whenever they want to, as opposed to at all times. It's annoying. I'll play some Pianta since that's who I was on at first. And then get to do any races as him. It's this funny guy. But yeah, it's not that they don't care, it's just tough. What is my favorite GBA game? Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. We've heard the Scream was a patent, and we very rarely see the public patents go to use. Yeah. Heard Star Fox has been selling out everywhere. I have heard that, yeah. Sounds like it's doing good. Next readings for Gondolier Luigi. Alright, I will do that next. Well, then here's a question. Why aren't sporadic updates to the Nintendo Music app? I mean, you got the consistent every week, but still. Because Nintendo Music, as the music app service, and Nintendo Classics, like the classic games on the NSO, are two entirely different things. Oh, alright. Just shoved off right away? Sure. Yeah, they're both part of NSO, but they're entirely different things. You can't really ask why the music service gets updates weekly, but the games don't, because those are entirely different things. One is also significantly newer than the other. Oh god. Ow. I don't think... No, Dylan. I don't think they're gonna change the schedule for Nintendo Music app to be any slower. I think it's gonna remain the same kind of schedule. Just as we've seen in the past, the exact dates for it might change. So, you know, kind of like how it used to be Monday, but then it became Thursdays. We might see them end the multiple things a week when Mario Kart World soundtrack finishes, even though I think things like Smash Bros. Could definitely take that spot. I think we're definitely going to keep the at least one a week outside of when they indicate there won't be, until there's not much left to add, probably. What makes me think that? The fact that they've been consistent for the year and a half that the app has been out. NSO has been sporadic and drip-fed since its inception. All those classic games have always been like that. There was typically 1 or 2 updates a month. That's just always how that's been. Nintendo Music has always been, there's typically an update a week. That's always been the case. Sometimes there's more than that. And in rare cases, there's less than that, but they tend to specify such if that's the case. So... Corey, I'm glad you've been having a good time with Tomodachi Life. It's good to hear. Like, you know, game's been out for a few months. So it's good to hear you still having a good time with it. Nintendo's not going to run out of game soundtracks, and they have games going back to the 80s as well as constant new games being published every month. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying, like, the music app shouldn't be slowing down anytime soon. Alright. Oh yes, there is a redeem. There is a redeem, but there's actually multiple of these. So Gondolier, Luigi, and Dolphin. But alas, I cannot get to it now. So after this race, I'll start going through this. So it's Gondolier, Luigi, and then Dolphin. Hey, Cam with the raid! Welcome, welcome, and thank you. Welcome in. We're doing our Mario Kart Monday. You requested the Dolphin bike. Ah, okay. Specifically Dolphin bike, not Dolphin character. Okay. Understood. Then, yeah. I will make sure to do both of those next. The next music update should also drop during this race. So I'll check it after the race, and we'll see. Just finished Star Fox for the first time. Ooh, very nice. How did you enjoy it? I was watching Perseon play yesterday, my husband, and he finished the easy run. He hasn't finished his normal run yet. He's trying. I think he's trying to 100% it. So he's trying to get all the medals and do every route and whatnot. So we'll be on it for a bit. Hard for you as a first timer. With 2 levels, you no clue how to play and chose normal. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Alright, since the Nintendo music update's about to happen, as a reminder, as usual, no spoilers in the chat, because I will be checking and reacting to it right after this race, as soon as I'm able to. I'll probably do the character redeem first, just so I don't forget that. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Ooh. Okay. Oop, but I got a slipstream, so that's fine. Oh, but no item, and I hit that. That kind of sucks. Did I watch him play? Yeah, I was watching my husband play. Well, on the side while I was doing other things. So I wasn't, like, zeroed in on only paying attention to that. But I had it up. I was watching. I moved back up a little bit, but not too much. Alright. Let's check. Tonight's update is... not on there yet. Oh, ooh, okay. Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS. Let me get the characters. So it's Gondolier Luigi on the Dolphin bike. Gondolier Luigi, Dolphin bike. Okay. Yes, so it was Free Roam Mario Kart Wii, which has 13 tracks, and Free Roam Mario Kart DS, which has 12 tracks. Pretty good, I gotta say. I'm satisfied with those. It looks like those are the only ones. But hey, that's pretty good. Again, specifically the free roam tracks, not the original games. So we don't have like the original OSC for those games on the app yet. But the free roam tracks in Mario Kart World is what we got. I could check what the themes are after this race. Read them out. I'm very excited that I have DS Rainbow Road, though. That's probably one of my favorite arrangements in this game. That's a very, very solid one. This feels pretty strong to have him first. So I'm happy with this. Okay. You know, DS Rainbow Road wasn't in the Booster Quest Pass. That one's super underrated, you feel? I understand that, although my personal feeling... I understand that. Personally, though, I feel like DS Rainbow Road is actually one of the most overrated as an actual track. As I feel like it's mostly held up by nostalgia from Mario Kart DS. I feel like as a course, it's just okay. That's my own feeling on it. That's just my personal feelings on it. I'm personally quite happy with the selection of Rainbow Roads that we got in the Booster Quest Pass. I would have liked Double Dashes, I think. But otherwise, I got the ones I mainly wanted. So I was happy with it. It would have been cool to get all Rainbow Roads, though, I think. I think that would have been cool. Getting every Rainbow Road. Alright. So, let's look at this. Okay, so Mario Kart Wii. The free roam tracks are Luigi Circuit, Mushroom Gorge, Coconut Mall, DK Summit, Wario's Gold Mine, Daisy Circuit Acoustic, Daisy Circuit Electro, Maple Treeway, Grumble Volcano, Dry Dry Ruins, Moonview Highway, Rainbow Road, and Staff Credits A. Mario Kart DS are Figure 8 Circuit, Yoshi Falls, Cheap Cheap Beach, Luigi's Mansion, Delfino Square, Waluigi Pinball Rock, Waluigi Pinball Funk, Shroom Ridge, TikTok Clock, Peach Gardens, Rainbow Road, and Staff Credits. Who knows when we get GBA, GCN, and DSs now? Randomly at some point, yeah. Well, oh, you mean they're Rainbow Roads, yeah. Randomly at some point, probably, yeah. Mario Kart 7 for your own remixes? Yeah, those are not in yet, no. You made me and Ritz on your randomness Tomodachi app. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. That's exciting. I hope Ritz and I are friends. And Sonic Racing Crossworlds is gonna start later? Yeah. I mean, we're still gonna be doing it, but since the whole stream started later, yeah, it's probably gonna start later than usual, yeah. Because the whole stream started later than usual. No, the banana! Oh god. Okay. Ow, the green shells. Oh, I only got one out of all that. Oh, well, that seems like it worked well. I will happily take first place for that. That was good. That was fun. Okay, I see new vehicle redeemed for the Tiny Titan. And this was the two that I had to do as Luigi, so... swap to someone else and do the Tiny Titan. Restarting your connection, that's fair. I think they picked the two best Rainbow Roads for DLC. I personally agree. Alright. Tiny Titan vehicle. Who do I want to play? Oh, Fishbones. Okay, yeah, I'll do Fishbone. Fishbone and the Tiny Titan. It's quite funny. This also confirms we can get soundtrack. We can get some of the Mario Kart World soundtrack before the original games are on the Nintendo Music Wrap. So Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii, the originals, are not on the Nintendo Music app yet. But we got the free track, so we don't need the original games on the app before the Mario Kart World versions get added, and I think that's totally fine. Remember Fishbone being tricky to unlock? A little bit, yeah. Miss Mario Kart Wii? That's very fair. That's such a fun one. I think there's a nice selection and variety in the 5 Amber Roads of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I agree. DeMarcus Riley, good luck. Good luck, good luck. Agreed. Oh god. That wasn't far enough to the side. That's okay though. No! I tried to avoid it. That didn't work out. Okay. That was a bit better. Built up that a bit wider than I would have liked, but that's okay. No! I didn't get to throw away my coin fast enough. Well, I guess I didn't actually hit Andrew. Oh, that's gonna be kind of rough. Okay, never good. Oh boy. I don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. That was good. That was good. Tony Ms. Anthony, I'm so sorry that it is constantly disconnecting you. I really don't know why that keeps happening to you. It's very strange, and I unfortunately don't have an answer for you. Anyway, get Thursday's update for No More Music. Yes. Yes, we do. Hope we get all the other original Mario Kart games on there soon. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get all the original Mario Kart games. All the other Mario Kart games, their soundtracks will show up on Nintendo Music eventually, yeah. Boost goes you over at the last second. Oh, game does not like giving you a star. If it wasn't for that UFO update, you would have given up unlocking the characters a year ago. The UFO update definitely changed a lot. That definitely added a lot. I had all the characters unlocked within a week, but yeah. Game was giving you gold shell whenever it can. Oh, that's so funny, honestly. Hey, GamerWiz Raid! Thank you, GamerWiz, for the raid over on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. I am Toontress. We are playing some Mario Kart World with the community. I'm pretty sure there's still some open spots, so the code is on screen if you wish to join in. Might be a little too far this time. If you don't know me, I am Toontress. I'm a Nintendo-focused content creator and streamer that does a lot of Mario Kart and Mario Party. Okay. You're playing Super Mario Galaxy. Hey, nice. Good game. After this race, I'll finish reading through that message. Okay, Bowser. Alright, or at least I got a nice double. Oh, I didn't get an item that time, though. Yep, and as soon as I pull into first, right? Oh no, it actually didn't go for me. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to destroy those boxes, especially with that. So, we're good. It's something. Oh my god. Oh, I actually managed to get that double? Wow. No! The ice! Oh, and then the boomerang. Tragedy has struck. Anyway, GamerWiz, thank you so much for the raid. Let's see what you were saying about Mario Galaxy. Continuing from where you left off, you managed to get about 15 more power stars, totaling to 39. Nice! And you got a new dome and a library. Oh, awesome! Hope you're enjoying the game. Think I've done every route at this point? Yeah, that's fair. You did run into massive problem with the Ghost Racer having difficulty with the pull stars. Oh, yeah, that's right. The pull stars could be tough. Somehow to manage... Hold on, let me... You somehow managed to do 2 Daredevil Commissars in your first try. You even completed your first Speed Commissar. Nice! Lucas says, the custom items are the only reason you unlock the NPC race as fast as you did. Yeah, the Chemic Orb and the custom items definitely helps a lot. That ice did grind me to a halt, you're right. You enjoying Galaxy so far? Good, good. Alrighty. Here we go to DK Spaceport. Next channel point redeem is for me to play as Donkey Kong. Alright. Fitting after this course. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I thought it'd be safe not going for the double, but alas, no item. You're thinking of the item. Okay, finally an item. Probably should have waited to use this, but I really want to make an effort towards catching up. I should have waited though, so that I could have used it for this middle portion, but that's okay. Alright, well, didn't really get to use that item much at all. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit for this one. Now I'm gonna start using it. No! I didn't get to activate the Mega Mushroom in time! Oh, that would have been game-changing! Literally needed like another half second! Oh my god. Alright, you know what? The fact that I still made it back up to 6th... Alright. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh boy, okay. Alright, next up for me looks to be Donkey Kong on the Magic Carpet. Okay. That's a very curious pairing. Alright, so Donkey Kong... Now, where's the Magic Carpet? Carpet Flyer. There it is. We still haven't gotten currency down. Let me keep voting for that. Oscar says very soon you'll have to be saying goodbye to your new 3DS XL. Oh, that's fair. Trade in to sell to your local GameStop. That's fair. It's not getting new games anymore, and if you had your fill with the games on it, that's totally understandable. He says you really don't like this track, like whatever people say. Whenever people say the route to straight lines, that's DK Spaceport for you. Yeah, that's fair. Thematically, I like DK Spaceport. I think the theme, the visual theme, and the music hold it up a lot, because otherwise it is as much a shame as I do think. Oh, I didn't really want to get pushed off-road there. No, I did not want to jump that way. I just wanted to jump up in general. My finger was on the stick, but I didn't try pushing it at all. Alright, so we got some catching up to do. Alright, well that helps a bit. I was gonna say, that bounce might kill me. Okay, a few people shortcutting through. Oh boy. Oh, alright. Well, there goes both of those items. Oh boy, okay. Kind of stuck in the off-road there. Oh, I need to get an item. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm surprised none of those hammers hit me. Oh, but that green shell did. We're just falling further and further, and no final item, so we're just definitely falling even further now. Yeah, that sucks. That was not good. Ah, there was nothing I could have done there, unfortunately. I think they're waiting on a Pokemon Presents if there's one in the summer for a music drop. I think that's valid, yeah. Gonna sit out for the rest of the race and try and give him a knockout towards us. That's fair. Had the wrong vehicle and did well. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes it really is just like that. You gone so long with that Pokemon music? Yeah, the last Pokemon music out there was around Pokemon Day. Unfortunately. Alright, see you later, Dylan Banning. For once, a Gold Shell actually saved you. It is useful in a crowd, yeah. I agree. I agree. Alright, we finally got Crown City. Let's go. Ah, yeah, that's fair. I should have respected that. Ooh, let's go. Oh, and the lightning. Okay, no item. That's kind of rough. Alright. Didn't get hit by that green shell, that's good. Okay, okay. Oh. That was almost pretty dangerous. We're good though, we're good. Okay. Shoved me into the off-road. Yeah, out of the middle for that. Okay, okay. That's fair. Fair enough, fair enough. Third place is totally fine after that race. Nikki somehow has a boo in first. Yeah, yeah. Do Mario Circuit. Got that Star Fox Nintendo mouse mat. Oh, nice, nice. I don't remember if they're selling that in the US. I think it's only in the UK. Regardless, I don't see myself getting or using it. I have enough mouse pads as is, but it's nice. And it's nice that they're doing that. Alright, race number 13. We're almost done with the versus races. Only a few more left. Oh boy. Okay, so got something. That didn't quite work out as I hoped it would. That's okay though. Okay. Right into your red shells. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got some catching up to do. Ooh, up to second? Ooh, I did get up to second. Alright, that's nice. That's pretty good, I like that. Alright. How many races do we do in total? No, it's the usual 16 races for Mario Kart World, and then 12 races for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. That's how we usually do it. This is what I started picking. So no knockout tour today? No, we're doing knockout tour. We're still doing our usual, like, 2 or 3 knockout tours. Probably just 2. I didn't say anything about not doing knockout tour. Yeah, when you leave your save file for too long, that'll happen, Simpson. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. Touring Rosalina and Toy Truck. Which one's the toy truck? We'll do that for the final 2 races. Oh, Little Dumpy. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that for the final 2 versus races after this one. Before some knockout tour. Ow. Ah, unfortunate. Send me to the other side of the road. Okay. That's pretty unfortunate. Alright, this is not gonna go well. Ow. Why do I not start moving the right way? No way on your final frames of that got me. No way. No! Oh, that's just it. That's just it. That was not good. And we got several redeems. So Touring Rosalina and the Little Dumpy, and then Aurora Rosalina with the W Twin Chopper. The Aurora Rosalina one I will do for the first knockout tour, and the Touring Rosa I'll do for the last two versus races. Alright, so it's Touring Rosalina, And this. Ooh. Excuse me. Pro Racer Birdo Mecha Trike. Okay, and that'll be for the second knockout tour. No more Mario Kart redeems, folks, because that's gonna take us through to the rest of. That's gonna take us through for the rest of Mario Kart. But you can start doing Sonic redeems if you want. I could take three Sonic redeems because we do three sets of races. But ideally, I would recommend waiting on. I would recommend waiting on Sonic redeems until we're actually in that game. DeMarcus, sorry to hear about the internet disconnecting. Do I think this game will get DLC? Yes, eventually. And we are back to Mario Circuit. But this time it's a full race in Mario Circuit. Oh god. Ah! Oh, I got rid of all my bananas. That's just a small demo, so that's not really going to get me through very much. This can help me a little bit, but not a ton. I just need to... Man, that didn't even work out well. Well, that all kind of tumbled down the stairs at the end. That was not good. Taking a break from redeeming for a while? That's fair. You've put in a lot. Well, that hurt. These last few races made me... Last several races really made me drop out of first and down to third. I don't think there's a way for me to pull ahead again. Do I like Luigi's Mansion GCN? Like, the original Luigi's Mansion game? Yeah, I love that game. No, Dev. My wedding anniversary was this past Friday on June 26th. Alright. Final versus race. Happy belated, thank you. This race bike's time to reset your Wi-Fi? That's fair. Okay. Ah, that sucks. I didn't get the jump right. A charge jump was not charged. Badly. Any tips for the internet? What do you mean by that? That is incredibly vague. Hey Johnny, welcome, welcome. Hope your vacation was good. Oh, I wanted those. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Nope. Should have saved that to take someone out while in the air. Alright, final section. And we're kind of far back. Let's see what we can do to raise things up a bit more. Oh, alright. I'll accept that missing me. I don't know why it did, but I'll accept it. Okay. No, that one didn't miss me though. So you can play the Super Horn game. Oh god. Yeah, it looks like 7th is the highest we're going. That's alright. I'm fine with that. For a long time, the internet's been legit trash nowadays. It's only breaks in early morning and late at night. And it's just normally having issues with Fortnite and don't know what to do that'll fix it. Ah, that sounds like an internet service provider problem. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure what you could do to fix that, other than, like, try talking to support and all that. Okay, I moved up to 2nd. Tied 2nd with Birdcraft. With Nikki taking 1st. That's not bad. That's not bad. And it was overall pretty close, I would say. Alrighty. Well, that means it's time to set up for our couple of knockout tours. The first redeem I got to set up for with it was Aurora Rosalina and the W Twin Chopper. There we go. There. I'm gonna do a short BRB to go run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll do the knockout tour. So give me a moment. I'm gonna put it on the starting soon screen so you still have like the nice look of the game. We'll leave it a nice look. I'll be back in just a moment though. so don't go away. We'll do our knockout tour in just a few. Alrighty, we are back. Oh, Necolacy, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. I see that was a little bit ago, so apologies if I missed out on it. Welcome. We've been playing some Mario Kart World. We have a couple of knockout tours that we're about to play before we move on to some Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I hope your stream went well over there, though. I believe you were playing Paper Mario Color Splash tonight, so I hope that's been going well. Frosty Banjo, have I played the new Star Fox? I have not played the new Star Fox yet. I've been watching my husband play through it, though. Okay. So... I think we've been going long enough, and I changed to the redeem that I gotta do. Let's do this knockout tour. Sorry, Johnny, I'm not taking any more Mario Kart requests for tonight because I have 2 redeems. I have one for this knockout tour, one for the next knockout tour, and then we're swapping to Sonic Racing. So I'm all out of room for Mario Kart requests for tonight. It's crazy that Color Splash will be 10 years old this year. Yeah, Paper Mario Color Splash is nearly 10 years old. That is honestly kind of crazy. Yes, Lacey, once again, thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Apologies for the delay in getting to you on that. Alright, first knockout tour is the Cherry Rally. Alrighty. We need a new Paper Mario game, one that's traditional RPG like TTYD and 64 was. We can only hope that's what we'll get now that we have the TTYD remake, right? We can only hope. That'll be nice. We'll see what happens. We got 2 more years. 2 years ago with TTYD, the Paper Mario cycle is normally 4 years, so we got 2 more years until we find out what it'll be. Yeah, exactly. 2028. We'll find out. Right. Oh, that barreled right through everybody. Okay. I wasn't fully paying attention there, I gotta be so real. Alright. Not a bad spot to be in. Okay. Kind of just all took each other out there. That could have been handled better. Being so real. Oh god. Alright. Oh god. I guess technically I dodged the blue shell. By like a harsh technicality. Oh my god, are you kidding me? The ricochet green shell? No. That sucked. Yeah, I started that too early, so it wasn't gonna be enough to get me through this last stretch here. That's okay. Ow. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm out. I sadly couldn't do too much about all that. Ah, that's quite low. I'm not very happy about that, but alright, let's do some spectating and see how the rest goes. We got Scoops in first as Bowser Jr. And this is a pretty short section here. So I'm unsure how much change we're going to see go on. Okay, Scoops has a bit of a lead here. Everyone else is not too far behind. Yeah, everyone's looking pretty close together, grouped up a bit. Alright. Marcus Jr. takes the lead as Scoops eats a blue shell, and then Chris pulls ahead, but immediately gets hit. So now we're looking at Everton, and now PK. Hit by the shell. Now we see Andrew taking the lead thanks to some mushrooms, but immediately gets hit. Now it's Iggy. Alright, this is changing hands a lot. Alright, back to Andrew. Not quite. Up to Birdcraft. And Brandon pulling ahead. Birdcraft pulling ahead. This is very neck and neck. Playing the cheat chomp for the last like ruin your... Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair. Alright, Brandon up in the lead. Oh, Verito up in the lead. Oh. Wow. Insult to injury. Hit by a shell and stolen bamboo. Alright, Chris up in first. Ooh, alright. Oh, but unfortunately it fell off. So now we're looking at Nikki up in first place. Okay. Bullet Bill up in first. That's crazy, actually. Oh, but hit by the shells. Iggy pulling ahead. Chris pulling ahead. Nikki with that bullet bill, kind of securing a spot in the next section. Okay. I think it was Chris pulling ahead a bit. Barely made it and we weren't paying attention, and that's like, oh, that's fair. And Marcus Jr. pulling ahead. It's changing hands quite a bit again. Taking that off-road shortcut definitely seemed to have helped give a little bit of a lead here, though. Oh, Iggy pulling ahead with the golden mushroom. Okay, we're getting much closer to the Scissor Hills. Iggy has quite the lead here. I'm not sure if his top spot is going to be contested for getting into this final section. Alright. Iggy in the top 4 alongside Chris, Nikki, and Birdcraft, it looks like. But will they catch up to Iggy? Oh, those hammers got kind of close. Well, Nikki with a gold mushroom. Will it be enough? Oh, it might just be! And Nikki pulls ahead. At the last turn, thanks to a gold mushroom and a strategic boomerang thrown backwards. Alright, that was awesome to see. Well done, everybody. I did not do very well. Alright. Let's hope I do better this next time. Alright, the next redeem for me was Pro Racer Birdo and the Mecha Trike. Pro Racer Birdo. Where's the Mecha Trike? This one? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Give everyone a moment to change up whatever they need. This is Splatoon Direct tomorrow morning. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, there's a Splatoon Raiders Direct tomorrow. It's about 15 minutes long. So it's basically what they've been doing for the past like year or so of it's basically just an extended overview trailer. But they're calling it a Direct. And then it goes straight into a Nintendo 3DS Live. I'm gonna be real, I don't really care for Splatoon Raiders. Everything I've seen of it, it's not really sold me on the game. I don't really have much interest. So, I'm probably not even going to check out the Direct, to be honest. But, I'm sure there will be fun things. And I'm sure for the people that are looking forward to the game, there's going to be a lot there for them from it. So. PK, I promise, you don't have to be personally offended and invested in my own personal feelings on Splatoon. There is nothing about what I said that is directed personally at you, so you don't have to have any attachment to that whatsoever. You just watch it when you have time, or if someone does a short version of the highlights. I don't know what highlights are gonna be. Like, it's a 15-minute overview trailer that they're then gonna cut down to a 7-minute overview trailer in, like, 2 weeks. Like... I don't really think there's going to be anything that big. I think it's just going to be breaking down how the game works. The different modes, the play styles. It'll be presented by, like, the Splatoon Research Lab or whatever. They'll show off what the amiibo do, and that's at, like, the very end, and that's kind of it. Yeah, like, as someone that, like, I like the lore of Splatoon, but I really don't care about the gameplay. Like, I've really come to find over the years, it's just not for me, and I need to stop spending so much money on, maybe this time I'll like it, maybe this time I'll like it, especially as games get more and more expensive. Because it's just never done it for me. And we're kind of looking at the same thing as Splatoon Raiders, where, to me, it kind of just, everything we've seen of it, it just looks like more of the same. It's just, mission-based instead of, and co-op instead of, competitive 4v4. So, like, it's a spin-off, it's single-player, yeah, but it's still, like, the same gameplay loop. It's just, the end goal is different. So, I don't know. I'm just not that interested, unfortunately. It's just not really for me. And I need to stop trying. So, like, I'm happy that these Splatoon fans are getting something big. And I'm happy that they have the Direct tomorrow. But I'm probably not going to check it out. What exactly is Splatoon Raiders? It's a single player. Well, I guess technically single player because you could do 4-player co-op. But it's a Splatoon spin-off. Oh, okay. It's a Splatoon spin-off that is, I guess, like a story mode to Splatoon on its own. It's like if they turned Salmon Run into a story mode. And that's kind of it, to my understanding. Yeah, I had a feeling that might be enough. Well, it kind of did it. It also kind of chickened out near the end, so... I guess that was fine. Wow. Okay. Okay. Unnecessary. And I don't think I'm catching up now. I guess we'll see what I get at the last item box, or one of the last item boxes, but... Alright, maybe I'm catching up. All I ask is to do better than the last one. That's it. That's it. That's all I want. No, don't you dare. Okay, we're still in. We're good. That was just quite the scare. If we struggle to keep up for the next one, though, I can already tell. Okay. Splatoon spin-off single-player adventure, and then there's option for co-op. Yeah. That's fine. But, like, especially when, like, money is, like, really tight right now. I'm not going to be spending money on a game that I'm not sold on, especially when I have bought every other Splatoon game and not really enjoyed my money's worth out of it every time. So there isn't really a reason for me to get this one. Also, I'm pretty sure it comes out while I'm at Zeldathon, so I wouldn't even be able to play it right away anyway. I'm pretty sure it comes out over Zeldathon. Comes out like the 22nd or something like that, doesn't it? 23rd? Of July? Wonder if anyone has Zeldathon likes Splatoon? Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure there's people that do. Oh, this is kind of rough to not have a mushroom through. Actually, that could have been a lot worse. I'm happy with that. Oh, God. No! No, that's gonna be it, I think. Oh, the slipstream would help, though. Alright, we're still in. Okay. Do I think there'll be something... You might be getting something for new 3D Mario in July? No, definitely not. If there's any sort of 3D Mario related news that isn't Mario Sunshine getting added to NSO, it's not happening until, like, maybe a September Direct, but probably not until sometime next year, no. Am I planning on getting Rhythm Heaven Fever? Probably not. My husband is, though. So I guess, like, technically yes, but I myself won't probably be playing it. I'll probably be playing it with friends, though. Because I'll have friends here when it comes out this week. And there's multiplayer, so I'll probably play that with them. But I'm probably not going to buy it myself. There's no more item boxes, and there's literally nothing I could do to raise myself up past 8th. So that's just kind of it. So that's unfortunate. Over there, the Nintendo prices aren't so bad. So if you don't like a game, it's not too much to pay, like, pre-tax equivalent. Ah, that's fair. Hopefully you don't play too much, but typically enough to the point where it's worth it. Be $10 per online. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Red neon LED currently holding up first place. And then halfway through. Looks like a pretty solid lead, too. Might be hard to stop this lead here. But someone might be able to with a really good item around this turn. No, alright. Looks like they got it. There we go. Alright. Very, very nice. Yeah, I took 8th in the end. Congrats to the top 4 there, though. That was pretty solid. Alrighty, everybody. I'm going to put us on BRB for a few minutes while I get us set up for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So don't go away. I will be back in just a few minutes with some Sonic Racing Crossworlds. In the meantime, I'm going to put us on BRB. We'll have some Mario Kart music playing. It'll be good. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. It is time for some Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I forgot to update the Twitch category, so I'm going to do that right now. We got the room ID displayed on screen. You can enter that into Sonic Racing Crossworlds to come join in the room. As a reminder, the way we do this is we do 3 sets of 4 races. Why is the camera so off? Now it's a bit high, though. Okay, that's better. Classic Sonic, funny that you did the redeem for that, because I was literally gonna play Classic Sonic, yeah. All right, did I get the category updated? No. Right. I'll even pick his vehicle too. Wait to move the camera? I guess so. Settings. Sonic speed, 4 races, hard computer, normal, vote, random. All on. There we go. Alright. I'll give everyone a moment and we'll get this going. Let's see. Okay, I see the vehicle was redeemed for Rush. The Classic Sonic on Rush. What type of... Oh, he's acceleration. Okay. Zaz. Okay, Zaz will be the second character I play. What do I think of Sonic's 35th anniversary? It's fine. Would have been nice to release a game, but I imagine things just aren't ready yet. Ever tried a boba? Like, boba tea? Yeah, I get it all the time. Unless that's not what you mean.
Hey guys. Hello.
Hatsune Miku on the Arsene wing. Alright, that covers all 3. That now covers all 3. That now covers all 3 sets of Sonic Racing Crossworld rounds that we'll be doing, because I can't swap characters in the middle of set. So that covers all 3. No more redeems for tonight, guys. If more redeems come through, I'm going to be asking mods to refund them.
Come on.
And I'm going to give folks a little bit more time.
Hello.
Ever had boba? It's good. Yeah, we'll start in a moment, and we'll do our usual amount of 12 total races. Grouped up in 3 sets of 4. Starting to not like it. Have I checked out the new gadgets? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Right now I've been playing around with a gadget plate that really plays around with air tricks and perfect landing and ring evolution. So I played around a little bit with the new gadgets, but you're in the process of downloading Crossworlds. Okay, well, we'll do our first set of races. Hopefully it'll be downloaded by the time those are good. So we can do our first set. As a reminder, don't worry if you don't make it in for the first set of races. There'll be several more. Since we started a little bit late, though, I would like to get the ball rolling.
Aww. Hello.
Very noob in this game. That is A-okay. No problem with that. Alright, and we are first going to Ocean View. Big Chain. That is a fantastic nameplate from the Puyo Puyo one. I did not get the play during that one, but I do not have Paramount Plus, no. To be honest, funds have been tight, so I don't even have Netflix or Disney Plus anymore. I got rid of all the streaming services because I don't really need them. So. Oh my god, that was a bit too tight. Okay, we're good, we're good. Sure, hit him world. No, I didn't throw it back in time. I hit Kirby to him, but I didn't throw it back in time. Damn it. Oh no. Still trying to master the timing for perfect landing. Just so I can take more items. Oh, I missed items. No! Oh, I didn't hit that! No! Ooh, that got real messy at the end there. Poison Dart Dragoon, welcome, welcome. I didn't hear a notification for Wombo Lamb. Thank you for the raid. Wombo Lamb, thank you for the raid. I don't know why I didn't get notified. I didn't get an audio alert on my end for that. Welcome in, welcome in. What were you doing? Hope you were having a good stream. How did you get first? Ah, you were streaming commissions. That's fair, that's fair. Hope your stream went well. Did you get first? It was a little all over the place. That's why. Ooh, Wily Castle. Yes, please. Such a good course. One that I haven't played enough of yet. Fine, I had to focus on the race set. No, that's fair. Well, I didn't... I'm sure it played on stream, but the notification sound didn't play for me. So that's what surprised me. Using the ones that have the boost drift just because you like the play style, that's fair. Alright. On the stretch is always random items go. Yeah, pretty much. Alrighty. Here we go. Not Wily Castle, but that's okay. Maybe it'll show up as a Crossworld. No item, okay. It's not the direction I wanted to go, but I guess I'll take it. I don't really have any say in the matter, I guess. Okay, this I got an item. I'm trying to master the timing for the perfect landing, though. Ow! Oh god. That was it. Okay. No, I got like shoved into that. Okay, I'm remembering the timing now. Yeah, it's like a little bit before you land, not right when you land. That little like shine means I got it. Yeah, you Kirby Toon. No. No. Whoa, it did not continue. I thought it was going to continue up, but it just launched itself backwards. That's kind of upsetting. Ow. Alright, that does help right before the end. That invincibility also helped quite a bit. Oh! Okay, was that second? That might be good. There's a redeem for Zaz's vehicle. It's a classic Sonic's car. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Now we're full up on redeems for, for the rest of the night. That's fair. Yeah, second. That was good. That was good. Well, I'm 1 point ahead of Kirby Toon currently. No worries, Gamer Wiz. Thanks for hopping in. Have a good rest of your evening. Johnny says, do I think we can get something new for a DK movie? I mean, I do think a Donkey Kong movie is happening at some point. I have no idea what the focus of it would end up being, though. Oh, another chance at Wily Castle. The ultimate air trick gadget feels so good. It does. It does. I really like it. You want a Star Fox movie? That would be cool. Any chance of Mario make some sort of cameo in the DK movie? Probably, yeah. DK made a cameo in the Mario movie, so I suspect, you know, if it's so by Illumination, I suspect the DK movie would have some sort of cameo about Mario. I do agree, though, a Star Fox movie would be pretty good. There we go. I need to customize more. I need to make more custom vehicles in this game. I haven't in quite some time. I have a lot more customization now than last time I really made something. I have a lot of tickets to redeem for more things, so really gotta do that at some point. There we go. With peak music. Ouch. Okay. Would have been helpful like a second earlier. Oh. Ouch. Okay, double item. Ouch. No. No! Everyone passing me at the end. Ah, that's very unfortunate. Thinking about getting both Sonic Racing and Star Fox soon? Nice. Tim says maybe it's based same time as Galaxy movie since you see a scene from that movie from another angle. Yeah, that's true. That's true. DK's movie could be set at the same time, see what DK was up to during then. Story of your life in Mario Kart. Understandable. Wonder how Kirby would be handled in a movie? No idea. You gotta see what ends up happening. Wily Castle's probably the best DLC track so far, but the bar isn't that high. I think the Minecraft track is really good, actually. I think the SpongeBob track is pretty bare bones and basic. The Pac-Man track is pretty good. And then I really, really like Wily Castle. I would put Wily Castle at 1 or 2, and 1 or 2 swapping with Minecraft. Alright, Kronos Island. Hope Kirby doesn't talk in full sentences. That's fair. The New York and Avatar tracks are also very great looking. That's good to hear. Who would even make a Kirby movie? Well-known anime studio? No idea. Alright. This should be the final race of the first set. Yeah. And then not angle that one properly, that's for sure. Ouch. Alright. Little bits of progress. Going to Steampunk City, alright. Oh god. Oh god. Making some progress. Okay, let's go. No goo. God, I love this song. No! Oh, I need an item. No! No! Aw. That's so far in, too. I slightly pulled ahead at the end there. I think that's 4th? 5th? Good. 4th or 5th? Fourth, okay. Ah, not as good as I hoped, but... There was a time about halfway through this set where I actually had a shot at potentially beating Kirby Toon, but that slipped away from me. I'll take second, though, for the first set. That was honestly good. Nicely done, though, Kirby Toon. Alright, won the first set. Alright, so that means the next set for me is going to be Zaz and Classic Sonic's car, which is very silly. What do I think of the game's Year 2 tracks? They seem neat. We really don't know too much about them yet, but we'll see what happens. So they really screwed up with the Switch 2 version of Sonic Frontiers? Yeah! Yeah, they did. And I heard the 2 new collections also are not very good. The new Classic Collection and new Modern Collection are kind of bad, but it's okay. Saga's been going down a downward spiral since they revealed Crazy Taxi World Tour has some AI in the front. Yeah, the fact that generative AI was used for Crazy Taxi is definitely not making me very happy, to say the least. And I don't know if I would say that means in general they've been going down, because I don't think they've been going down entirely. I think this particular year of 2026 for their game releases and announcements have been a little finicky, to say the least. Though that his victory theme is Mania's opening, yeah, that's fair. I kind of think Classic Sonic's victory theme should have been the level clear theme from Sonic 1, but it's still good. As I say, it's hard being a Sonic fan. A little bit. That's fair. Alright. Let's do the second set of races. You gotta say we're muting crossover characters, but Amiga was already like that to begin with. Yeah, a lot of the crossover characters already don't have voices. So it's, like, kind of fine that they're not giving them voices here. I understand why they didn't. It's a shame. It would be nice to have voices for all those characters, but I don't really care personally, so I think it's fine. You likely finish downloading after the set? Nice, so you'll hopefully be able to get in for the last set. And hey, if you don't get in for this time, you'll get in for next set. It sucks because you were really looking forward to the new Crazy Taxi, and now you're like, what do I do now? Unfortunately, the answer there really is go find a way to play all the older Crazy Taxi games. Because what they're doing with the new one is very disappointing to see. You know, I was excited for the game, and I was looking forward to it, but with what they're doing, I'm not going to be getting it now, personally. You know, to each their own. I'm not going to judge people too harshly if they end up getting it and playing it, but I am disappointed by the decision to use generative AI with it. And I don't want to support that, but I'm not judging others that are still opting to do so. Because there are ways with, you know, other than your wallet to disapprove, but because, you know, we don't want to send the wrong message, right? We don't want to send the message we're not interested in the game, because we're very interested in the game. What we're not interested in is the fact that there's AI. Like, come on. Okay, that did not go well. What do I think the idea of Sonic crossing with Godzilla and Evangelion in this game? I think it's funny. I think they look good. Year 2 of the game already looks pretty strong, so I like what we've seen of it so far. I thought it was about to put me right in the way of the lasers. That was a bit too early. No! Oh, come on. No! Oh, you dragged me all the way back out? No! Don't do that. Very not nice. Am I playing Ocarina of Time Switch it when it comes out? Oh, absolutely! I'm very excited for that game. I'm absolutely playing that when it comes out, yeah. I'm happy with second there, honestly. That's pretty good. I threw that back at you. Oh, I didn't even look behind me. I just threw it behind me. But it was too late for you to get hit by it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Hey, where are we going next? Wily Castle or Kronos Island? I hope it's one of those two. Considering Sega has always has game key cards, Crazy Taxi was not a game you were going to pick up day one. Probably, but now with all the yeah, wait till Sega does their big discount on digital deluxe experience. Yeah, Crazy Taxi is probably something I would consider getting when it becomes like massively discounted in the future. Ring Evolution is pretty good on year end. I think Ring Evolution is something I have equipped. Yeah. I believe Ring Evolution is something I have set. Getting one question, do we know for sure the new Crazy Taxi was made with AI or people just assuming based on looks? No, they for some reason proudly talked about it in an interview. It's not based on looks, it's based on what they said in an interview. Unfortunately. If I remember correctly, what they specifically said is there's two instances. They said, so it's actually conflicting reports from their own interviews, which is a really bad look because it's inconsistent. What they first said was that it was used for some background objects in the game. It was used for like background details, not like any like big thing. So supposedly they claim it was only being used for like small, maybe like random cars or random signs, but like only getting used for small background details. Still not good. But then in a different interview, like a day later, they claimed no, all instances of the AI were just for the concept, just for like concept early on, and everything actually in the game is human-made instead. Which is a weird backtrack to make after you've already made one statement that makes it sound like they don't actually know to what degree it was used, which is not a good look. But also, while I'm less upset if it really was just in the concept phase and there's guaranteed none of it used in the actual in-game assets, it still sucks that it was used at all. In terms of being used in the concept phase, I am willing to give the benefit of the doubt on games coming out last year, this year, maybe even next year, that they might have been in development for so long that that concept phase was from before people realized it was bad. I shouldn't have used that yet. I should have waited for over here. That was a complete waste, and now all I did was just guarantee I placed real low. That sucks. Thankfully, they did also go on record say they have no interest in using Gen AI when it comes to Sonic game development, so that's good. Sonic won't have it. Problem is that AI is also a buzzword that they want to use for shareholders, etc. So even if barely used it, it would probably be boasted about more than what it actually was. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad Nintendo, in their shareholder meeting, basically, when they were asked about using AI, they basically were like, haha, no. Hope generative AI goes away. Me too. That bubble needs to burst and it needs to go away. In fact, they're still using Eggman's voice actor. You wonder if they will batch out the AI? They're different things. They're entirely different things. Realistically, still using Eggman's voice, still using Mike Pollock for Eggman is more so a refusal to take a stance or looking the other way on him saying stupid things on social media, is ultimately what it comes down to. But the AI stuff is a lot bigger and a lot different. Find Google AI overview and Google search useful. The only way that's useful is for the linked sources, which, guess what? You would get when just Google searching before they added all this nonsense anyway. So, the Google AI overview is also statistically proven to be wrong a lot. So, I don't think that's good at all. The only kind of AI that really should ever exist are the ones that existed before all the AI craze of the last, like, 5 years, right? So, like, enemy AI in the game, for example, is just the term used for, like, the programming of an enemy. That's existed since the old days. So that's not a problem. It's anything generative, honestly, that's a problem. But AI is such a buzzword right now that people don't really do their due diligence of figuring out the good and the bad. People either hear AI and think good or bad, and don't go beyond that. But realistically, AI is just, like, the buzzword AI right now, in terms of all the new stuff of the past few years. That that crap is just all bad. There's no good about it. The stuff that all the social medias are trying to make you use, the stuff that companies are trying to work into like their workflow everywhere for some ungodly reason, the thing that's leading to like every job in the world laying off people because they think they can do the job better with AI instead of real people and they can save money that way. No, they don't. The search engines relying heavily on it, the big data center nonsense, I'm rambling in this one because it's just all bad. The only good kind of AI are the ones that have existed for decades because they're not related to the current trend of AI. Because the current trend of AI is just all bad. There is nothing you can say to convince that it's good otherwise. And if it's truly as good as people want to tell you it is, they would not be trying to quote-unquote defend it as much as they are. Odyssey says, as someone who knows little about these things, what are the issues with Gen AI? A lot. Huh. A lot. You have to play one Grand Prix to unlock online. Oh, that's fair, Birdcraft. The issues with Gen AI, realistically, you are able to research nowadays, and you can get a much clearer answer than what I can give you here in the tail end of a stream. Not MN Expo again, we just did it. I shouldn't have picked random, it might pick it. Have you seen what Hasbro's been doing AI? Yeah, it is. It is messed up. The problems with generative AI, realistically, the easy answer I could tell you in a stream here is it is constantly being used to take away people's jobs instead of make things easier, like the people who made the AI all want to tell you it's doing, or the people that invested tons of money into the AI want to claim it'll do. It is very, very statistically inaccurate a lot of the times that the amount of work being put into checking or redoing anything that it does has proven to take longer than doing all the stuff without AI. And the third big thing, it is very, very bad for the environment. The data centers and the amount of water that they use up, and energy that they take up. If you look up any, like, town in, let's use the US for example, any town in the US that has an AI data center, the amount of electricity that uses up and water that uses up has, like, really negatively affected the surrounding areas. A lot of, like, unclean water for the people living around there, and also, insane, expenses just for water and energy in those areas. All because of the AI data centers, but because, you know, it's still on like a local grid, everybody else is paying the cost for it. They take up so much money, so much power, so much water, they're not worth it. And they're like really bad for the environment because of that. Use a lot of ramp. Yeah, they're the reason why tech shortages have been really rampant the past couple of years, and why things like consoles are getting way too expensive. It is all because of that. The list goes on, but I think that's a pretty comprehensive, loose explanation for someone who hasn't really been keeping up in all of it. Is it the last set? No, there's one more set of races after this. Which, I'll be playing Hatsune Miku on the Arsene Wing, based on the final redeem there. I think this is the last race of the set, though. No! Oh, now you want to give me a shield, eh? Yeah, then you get that double. That sucks. Oh, that was lucky. No, I didn't get to my last trick in time! Well, there goes any attempt at catching up. If I do end up streaming next Tuesday, am I still planning to do a Chill Yoshinoya stream? No idea. I'll have to see what next week is looking like. We'll see. We'll see when I end up announcing it. Might not make it except grand for you to do. No worry, Birdcraft. You'll be able to make it next time we do our Mario Kart Monday then. You'll have it all set up. You'll have an understanding of the game, so you'll be good for the next time. Point being, AI sucks and the bubble needs to pop ASAP. Yes. Andrew says, here's your take. They created a fantastic series for years. Why do you need AI to help it when you didn't need it before? It's like creating several popular movies and TV shows, then all of a sudden switching to have AI animated create next. Yeah, exactly. We did all of this stuff for without AI for so long. We don't need it, and it doesn't actually help as much as the people that put money into it want you to think it does. Alright, the final redeem for the night was Hatsune Miku on the Arsene Ring. And Miku... Arsene Ring. Alright, I'll give everybody a moment. Swap out what you need. Have I seen those ruined by AI vids? No, I have not. I have not, and I don't entirely know what you're talking about either. No, I'm thinking about it. No, I don't know what you're talking about when you're saying specifically ruined by AI videos. If you're just talking about, like, in general, like, people documenting things that are made worse because of AI, then I mean, like, probably, but something specifically labeled as ruined by AI, no, I have not. We live in the worst timeline, yeah, pretty much. They think it's going to save a lot of money and have same quality output, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Yes, and it's, like, statistically proven consistently, but, I don't know. Alright, Wonder Museum to start. Someone once replied to a comment you made saying it's not AI's fault, it's gaming's. Delusional. Delusional. Nikki says, AI can be a good tool, but it has to be used by people that know it. But companies keep pushing it as a thing that absolutely everyone can use, which is not true. Either people don't want it or see no use for it. The technology market is cooked right now because of AI, and no one's happy about this. Yeah, on paper, the idea of AI as a tool is not a bad thing. The problem is, it's been executed horribly. On paper, it's a decent idea, specifically for tech companies. And that's not where we're at. It became mainstream in ways it should not have, and it's awful because of that. Apple's been investing in AI, and because of AI, they have to raise the price. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty bad. But yeah, there is nothing good about AI right now. But, that being said, is why I also mentioned, you know, do your own research, right? So, like, you know, if you're, like, looking into, like, games, and you're looking at, like, game development, and you see someone mention enemy AI, or, like, you know, AI enemies or whatever, look at what they're talking about, because it's probably not in the generative sense. It's probably not in the problematic sense. You know, years ago, enemy AI used to just be what was called... That's just a term that's been used for decades for the programming of enemies in games and how they react to what players do. That's not a bad kind of AI. It's existed for years because it's not AI in that same way. Oh, come on! That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. No! It was literally a second later. Literally a second later, I would have been okay. No! Oh, wait, did I still get it? Did I push him out of the way? I think I did. Hope AI doesn't kill the gaming industry. It shouldn't, but it's definitely going to make it a skeleton of its former self for quite some time. It's going to skeleton crew it for a bit, and it's going to make it a shadow of its former self. That's the term. It's going to... It's why Xbox is dying right now, to be honest. Among other things. AI helps in medical stuff? That's very complicated. Yes and no. The free AI tool that is available to the public is also typically very outdated too, comparable to the stupid price subscriptions. Yeah, that's fair, Simpson. AI's gonna crash soon, honestly. I feel like I've been saying it for so long, but here's hoping. Here's hoping, because it needs to go away. And it is kind of the root of many of the problems in a lot of industries right now. If AI was used better, you don't think we'd be carrying as much? It's not just the use, though, is the problem. The use isn't the problem. Generative AI, as a whole, is just plagiarism, so it's just bad. There's no using plagiarism better. And the environmental effects that it's had and the problem it has caused throughout the tech industry, there's no better way of doing those. That's just how it goes. And it's bad because of how they created it. It's not a case of it just needs to be used better, because it's not designed for that, unfortunately. I have not seen Toy Story 5 yet, no. Yeah, it is replacing the human touch. That is the other problem, yeah. Okay. That's a bit late on that one. No! Well, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't do anything about that. Finish! That's unfortunate. Nice. When are we getting a Sonic trailer too? Oh, for the new movie? Maybe San Diego Comic-Con? We haven't had a proper trailer 1, though. So you say trailer 2, but it's like teaser 2 maybe, but like a proper trailer for it. Maybe Comic-Con, but I feel like since the movie's not out until March, we may not see that until late this year. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see that until closer to like the Game Awards. Yeah, pick Cronus Island. I do like playing my favorites. Nikki says, you hope the AI bubble pops soon. We'll never go to a pre-AI society, but hoping monetary interest in AI will go down at least 80%. Yeah, that would be ideal. I need, like, companies and game companies to stop having a weird amount of confidence with it. It's a shame Sonic Unleashed didn't get remastered. It could still happen eventually. It could still happen eventually. Never say never. Oh, I disconnected again. Sorry to hear. I got pushed into that one. Well, okay. Well, I got some catching up to do. Okay, that sucked. That was a waste. Yeah, that felt kind of slow, not gonna lie. Oh, you had a bomb for that, that's fair. No, I didn't get the item! Okay. That's a bit frustrating. Ah, right into that. Okay. Genuinely nothing I could have done through all that, so that's a bit frustrating. More prices go up. Sadly, the less prices will come down in the end as demand will come at prices higher with a big drop than much. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Do you think Sonic will return in the Macy's Parade this year? There being the 100th parade this year, Sonic Movie 4 coming soon, and of course, this year being Sonic's 35th anniversary, say it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's all the way out in November, but yeah, I think so. Given that Sonic 35th anniversary celebrations in New York City are happening sometime in October, I think it's definitely possible that we'll see that we could see that show up in the Thanksgiving parade in November. Alright, Pumpkin Mansion. I think this is the final race in the night. There might be one more after this, but I think this is the final race. With the new season pass, this game is going to be pricey with all the content. Personally, considering the DLC doesn't have many tracks, we'd probably only buy the season passes at they're 50% off. Well, the paid DLC is every wave comes at one. Every wave of the DLC comes at one pack. One track, excuse me. So that's not too bad. Maybe Mario could return as well. Maybe. Ow. Alright. Okay. Right back where I was before that. So, nothing's really changed. Okay, that helps, that helps. Ow. I'll take second. I'll take second. There wasn't really much way to contest Kirby 2 in there, but coming back up to second's pretty good there. You're in the lobby with a Slade. Oh, I'm sorry, Birdcraft. That's unfortunate. You know, all things considered, I'm pretty happy how I played tonight. Yeah, solid second again for me. I'm happy with that. You fell and it made you go backwards, so you were doing pretty good on top of that. That's fair. Alrighty, congrats Kirby Toon on the wins. Last one on top, you by 1 point. Oh man, that is rough. Alrighty, everybody. That's gonna do it for this week's Mario Kart Monday. As a reminder, check out the post I made on my YouTube channel for the stream schedule for the next few weeks. This is the only stream this week. I am not available to do the rest of the streams this week. Next week, next week, the Tuesday and Wednesday streams should happen. But instead of Mario Kart Monday, I'm in a Mario Party Madness that Clark is running. So I will be in that instead. It is at the same time as the Mario Kart Monday, so I'll be doing that instead next Monday. And yeah, otherwise from there, we'll see how things go. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Always a great time to play with all of you, even though we had a bit of a late start and therefore a bit of a late end. But it's been a pretty good time nonetheless. So with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your evenings. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.